It's week 5 of the NFL. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Broncos and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And this coaching staff has to be pleased with how their defense played last week. They held their opponents to 3 points, and that was it. If they get anything comparable to that performance, this one's in the bag.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Raiders for their opening drive, and at the helm in his first year in silver and black, 6th season overall, Gardner Minshew.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now it's 2nd and 6. Here's Minshew. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, they really played well a week ago. the Jets.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Now Minshew. Open man is the first-round pick, Brock Bowers. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Here's Nix. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Nix to the air. That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now it's Nix. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out of the gun is Minshew. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Warren will try the right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense for the Broncos, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. 3rd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, here's Nix. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Throwing Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Nix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Man open. He's got it complete to Colin Sutton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one and leads to a first down. They'll go play action with Nix. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Nix. He's got some room to operate. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 8 yards out. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. .49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with. What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And it is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
DJ Jones. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start by zooming out to Santa Clara. Arizona in town to face San Francisco, and it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Samori Toure, a touchdown reception. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun is Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Back to the air with Nix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Off the play fake, Nix.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Broncos. Josh Reynolds with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Luck's good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A handoff for Warren. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Flushed. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here now, third and a yard.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Nix from the shotgun. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Operating from the gun, Nix.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
The 20, 10. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Williams is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Williams again. And he will again run into a wall as he is stuffed at the 4-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Broncos are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Now Minshew. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Madison.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Minshew sets to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Here's Nix. The left side complete to Troutman.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Nix to the air.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Josh Reynolds, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Minshew. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Got his man. It's Warren. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Off play action, it's Minshew. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Down the left sideline. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news out
that was intentional, by the way. I meant to do that. Like, I'm not even joking either. I meant to do that.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DJ Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next position. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.